All right, I'm gonna start heading back and getting out of this ice. I think I'm making pretty good timing. So, I was just talking about, sometimes residents at facilities can be aggressive. Sometimes it could be your loved one that could be aggressive, right? You might face that situation. I had a friend who I had that happen to. And how that usually plays out is that maybe there was some interaction and your loved one was more the aggressor in the situation. Typically what a facility will do is they'll have them go to maybe a place that they can get a psych evaluation. And then the facility will make a determination of whether or not they can continue to care for your loved one. There's certain reasons a facility has to discharge a resident, and one of those is safety of other residents. They can discharge for billing and other things, but that's one thing you have to be aware of. If you get a call about, your loved one going out for an evaluation due to them hitting or being an aggressor in an altercation where somebody might have been injured, I think right up front you need to ask, are you guys considering a discharge for my loved one? And find out, is this something that's a possibility? If it's a possibility, I want you to ask them, okay, if you decide to do that, I'd like you to send me that discharge notice immediately. Here is my email address. Here is my cell phone. However you need to do it, scan it and send it to me. I want to know right away. I don't want to get it in the mail later, 2 or 3 days, and find out. Because basically in that discharge letter, this is how it's going to go. They have to have a reason that they're discharging, the date of the discharge. They have to have the facility named that they're going to be discharged to. And that facility can't be like the hospital or the psych unit that they sent them to get the evaluation or the psych evaluation. They also have to have ombudsman contact information, as well as a statement about the right to appeal, your right to appeal that decision and how to contact the appropriate parties to make that appeal. But you have the right to remain until appeal decision is made, and they usually make those pretty quickly. But so that's what you want to get at, because if you wait too long for that letter and they mail it to you 2 or 3 days later, that person might have already been transferred to another nursing home, and then transferring them out and doing all that gets more complicated, and you may not be able to do that. And then you call the state, and it takes a while. And no, you want right away. You want to get on that, and you want to say you want to make that appeal, and you want that facility to know, and you want that hospital to know, because you want that hospital to know that yes, you've made the appeal process is underway, and they need to go back to that facility. And that means that somebody has to watch them 24/7. Okay, that's what's going to have to happen until that appeal decision is made. Because a lot of times, a lot of homes don't want to take somebody that has been maybe aggressive, or you might have to go further away. And it's just a tough situation. I can't say there's anything really easy about it. But you don't want to have your loved one discharged for just something trivial either. You have to look out for their best interest. Well, that was kind of a heavy one, but hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Share it with anybody that it'd be beneficial for. And check out more information at www.nursinghomerisк.com. www.nursinghomerisк.com. See you on the next video.